Good to meet you. Welcome. The first time in Nigeria, or you've been coming?
Nah, I've been there before. When I
You've
was
been here
like
before?
10.
Like 10?
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
I think it's
Yeah,
been
London.
yeah, I think it's been a good experience. I feel like it's been good to obviously get a taste of what first team football's like, and obviously you're working with a lot of top players that have been playing for a long time. So I feel like it's been good with my development, getting me used to playing with first team players, and obviously helping me to improve my game, and looking up to other players who have played on the big stage before, like Son, Kulusevski. Like it's good to be around them.
What's your relationship like with some of this, first team players, and what have you learned from each and every one of them? And I'm sure you were also a part of Tottenham with the likes of Harry Kane right there. What are those things you probably learned from them?
I think I learnt that obviously you can always have talent, but you have to work hard. Like you have to continue to work hard every day. There's a lot of players like in training, they do extras. They're always trying to look for how they can get better. So I feel like that's one of the main things that I've learned from them. Like just continuing to work hard every day in training, and you'll get the benefits from it.
Um, what has the mentality been like for you ever since you started training with the first team at Tottenham Hotspur? And I'm sure, was that 2024 when did you start training with the first team at Tottenham?
Um,
What was the manager
I
that brought you to train
was
with the first team?
obviously this season that's just passed was I kind of started training with them from earlier, like say international break, like from beginning of the season, 2024. But obviously, I'd had some time with them before that when I was younger as well, but under Conte. But with Ange, yeah, he brought me up quite a few times.
Okay, so from your first conversation with Antonio Conte, what was it that Conte told you?
With Conte, it was a bit different because I was a bit younger. It was like, and because of the language barrier, it was a bit tougher. But it was just good to see how he's tough on the players. Like he's always trying to demand more from the players, and obviously push them to that next level. And obviously they did quite well that season. So yeah, it was good to be around it at that age.
So who was that manager that gave you that first shot, at Tottenham first team?
I would say Ange. Obviously he's a top manager. He he had like belief that obviously he saw something in me to let me have my debut, and yeah, it was just good to be around the first team when he was there.
You scored in the Europa League against the Hungarian side of Sport, if I'm not making a mistake. What was it like for you being on a plane to travel to play against Elfsborg, scoring in that 3-0 victory? What does that goal mean to you as a player of Tottenham?
But like it means a lot. Obviously, like from when you start playing from a young age at Tottenham, you kind of dream to always like do something like that in front of the fans as well. So it was good that it was a home game. So when I scored, I could celebrate with the fans as well, and my mum was there. So it was just a good experience. And obviously there was two other young boys that scored on the same day as well. So it was good that players that you've been playing with while growing up were able to share that experience with you. And yeah, experience was good.
And I'm sure you're very emotional that when you go back, Ange Postecoglou will no longer be the manager. How tough or how emotional is this for you as a footballer? Footballers are used to managers being changed and all that. How do you cope with that emotional aspect?
No, I feel like obviously there's certain things that aren't in your control. So it's like with Andrew's a top manager. He gave me my opportunity to play with the first team. So it's like obviously I'm sure wherever he goes, he will do even better. Obviously he won the club a trophy, so it's like he's a top manager. So it's just been good to have him while he was here.
What was the spirit like at Tottenham Hotspur when you won the Europa League trophy? Beating Manchester United. Beating Manchester United.
Nah, it was the spirit. It's been top, man. Everyone's been happy. Everyone's been enjoying this situation. Like it's crazy. Like 17 years, and then now we won a trophy. Like it's just good to see that, especially players who have been there a long time. Obviously, you see what it means to them. Like Son, he's been working hard for so long. He's been a top player for so long. So it's like he's finally like got his big trophy. So it's good. It's good to see.
And when you get back to London, definitely you'll be having a new manager.
Uh,
How are you looking forward to the new season?
I'm looking forward to the new season. Obviously, to just continue to push on, do do more with the first team, just keep improving and just keeping my head down. And yeah, obviously I've seen that Thomas Frank has been with some. He's been at Brentford. He's done quite well with Brentford. He's kept them up, so it's good. It'll be a good to see, good challenge.
Interesting. Now, take a look at what to expect this season. Um, from your previous experiences, playing for the youth side, watching the first team, playing for the first team. Let's take a look at London itself.
Mm.
Which team will you say um, has that tough duel for Tottenham in derby games? Taking a look at teams in London now, we have Chelsea in West
Mm.
London, we have Arsenal in North London, we
Mm.
have Crystal Palace, we have
Mm.
West Ham United. That's
Mm.
not a major team. We have Fulham and all
Yeah,
that. So which club do you think
sure.
is Tottenham or
I'll be
far away that?
honest. From a young age, you're taught that it's a derby. You gotta do your best from a young age. So I would say all of them. I think there's never really a time where you play one team and they're not up for it. Like every time you're playing at that level, the teams are gonna be up for it. So I'll say all of the teams in London. No one wants to lose. It's from a young age. So there's no team that I could really single out and say like, yeah, they're
What do you make of Arsenal in those
Arsenal.
derbies?
Yeah, like Arsenal versus Tottenham. Like they know from a young age, you know that this is a serious game. Like you better be on your A game. But yeah, I would say we've got a few victories there
Okay.
from a youth age.
All right. Let's leave the derbies aside and start taking a look at the.
My brother as well. Obviously, he used to play football, so it was like from a young age, I was always basically like aspiring, just watching what he does, how like his type of habits, and yeah, I feel like he's just helped me, like give me the confidence to know that all right, cool, you can, as long as you work hard, you can get somewhere. And obviously, for a player that's played, I would say Ronaldo. I would say obviously his mentality, just working hard from young, especially his background where he came from a young age. Like it's good to see that with hard work and faith, anything can happen.
And what role did your brother play in your development, and what is his name?
My brother's name is Damola Ajayi, and obviously being an older brother, he just always let me know that it's possible. Basically, my number one supporter, just always pushing me on, edging me on to continue to keep going, and obviously just giving me tips where I can improve my game as well. So yeah.
Okay, and taking a look at the fact that been a while Tottenham won a trophy.
Mm.
Interesting that this season
Mm.
or last season you won a trophy. How has that changed the mentality at Tottenham's dressing room? And for you as a player, knowing fully well that you edge and closer, you edge and closer, what mentality does this give to you as you look forward to the 2025-2026 season?
I'll just say as long as you're relentless and with your hard work, with everything you do, there's gonna be something that comes out of it. Like when I've been at Spurs, obviously in the youth ages I've won trophies, and now with the first team I've been able to be involved with winning a trophy. So it's like as long as you just keep pushing on, keep going, you can get something good from your season. You can always make history and continue to improve your club, like, and improve as a player.
Share with us those tournaments you won with Tottenham youth team.
When I was my first year into full-time football, I think I was 16, 17. I'd won a trophy, the under 17s cup and under 18s Premier League cup. Then when I was 18 with the under 21s, I'd won Premier League cup again, but for the older age group. Then the year after that I was able to win the Europa League. So it just shows that obviously Tottenham as a club they're always trying to push the young players to win. That's the main thing. Win and improve your playing style. So I feel like yeah, I've been able to do that under the help of the coaches.
Now, I don't want you to look at mom's face. Let's be frank. How much support did you get from mom initially when you started playing football? How tough was it? Were there challenges? Were there times you have to do home chores and all that? Or just share with us.
There's you can't really describe it. Like till this day, I don't know why she helped me so much and what she really saw. So it was like, it's just crazy how much like someone's able to sacrifice so much for you, dropping me to training like every day, like the car. We don't even know if the car's gonna even get there properly. It's like she just did so much for me. Like she'll drop me to training after work. She's still even working at the training ground in her car. Like you can't really describe it. Like I'm just grateful.
And definitely, we've seen a few footballers. Every footballer has got ego and pride, especially when every human right now.
Yeah.
We've got ego and pride, and when you get to that top level, it's a bit much more challenging and
Mm.
difficult. Um, we've seen a few players who have had it tough and all of that. Let me use sports as an example. My apologies. We've seen players like Dele Ali,
Mm.
great player, and all of a sudden everything nosedived and all that. What are those things you do behind the scene to keep that focus going and keep pushing forward anyway,
For
not
them,
to derail?
yeah, I'll say the most important thing I'll say is obviously your faith. It keeps you grounded. Like it doesn't really let you go off track. Like as long as you know that, cool, this is what I'm focusing on and this is what I'm trying to improve on, then God won't let you sway side to side. So it's like as long as you're focused on God, then everything will fall into place.
So let's talk about Nigeria at this point in time. You've played for you played for, is it Bromley?
Yeah.
Bromley in England and all that. But when we talk about national team at this point in time, which national team really comes to mind? Would you want to play for Nigeria? Is it something you dream about?
I think
Something you hope for?
I think obviously it's because of my age. I feel like it will be good to kind of see how both of them kind of work, like the systems and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm probably a bit more used to the English system, but at the end of the day, I'm still able to represent both countries. So it's like obviously I've got a lot of family in UK and I've got a lot of family here. So it's like obviously yeah, I'm not really sure yet, but it would be good to kind of obviously get to know both camps and then obviously make my decision from there.
Okay, interesting. It's good to know that you've not made up your mind at this point in time,
Yeah.
and the door is open, um, on both sides. But when you talk about Nigeria, which player regularly comes to mind? Which player do you admire? Do you tend to watch any of the tapes? Have you heard anything about any Nigerian footballer, past or present?
Obviously, the first I'll say is JJ Okocha. That's the first one I would kind of. Obviously, from young, you just see his clips. I see me and my brother watching his clips. The guy's flicking it over three people's heads, just doing something crazy. So it's like, that's the first player I think that will come to my mind. But obviously, there's a lot of recent footballers that are coming up from London, Ole Aina, Alex Iwobi, Calvin Bassey. So it's good to see that obviously they're choosing to represent Nigeria, like their homegrown country. So it's like it's good what's going on right now.
And have you had any form of interaction with some of those players like Olaimo,
Cal,
Calvin Bassey?
yeah,
Have you had interactions with them at any point?
Calvin Bassey, he's a friend of my brother. So obviously, them lot, he gives my brother like advice for me. With obviously, basically just tells me to keep going, keep pushing on. That he sees what I'm doing, just stay focused, and obviously don't get sidetracked with anything.
All right, final message to sports fans out there. What message do you have for Tottenham fans across the globe?
Honestly, I just want to say thank you for the support. Thank you for the belief that you've had in me and obviously the team. Obviously, there's much more to come. Obviously, I still want to keep making the Spurs fans happy, get fans off their seat when they come and watch, and obviously, I hope to see more of you next season.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
All right. So no. Because while you're talking, just so
Oh my god.
well, it was going elsewhere. I've not spoken to him this morning. I was coming from Djibouti. I just said
there's a sports fan, there's a sports player. He said, no, I'm coming to Ireland right away.
Thank you, sir.
I'm with a sports player. Talk to him. His name is Angel.
How are you, man?
He's one of the biggest young people there in the UK.
Yeah.
So,
Yo, you know, when I go, you scored against what's that team?
how did you know? How did you know? He knows him. He knows him. He knows him. Can you imagine?
Are you from the UK?
He lives there.
They live
Oh,
in-
okay, I was thinking this. We're just talking. I was like,
That's Manchester now.
oh, I love my guy, man.
We live in Manchester.
Well, I'm hearing you play football as well.
Very well.
Yeah, I play for a local team. Innit?
Okay, how you finding it?
It's cool when obviously it's off season now, innit? So
Okay.
you're cold.
No, I love, man. Where you from? Where do you play?
Where I play, like, the team is Crumpton FC. I play on my winger.
Well, what area is that?
We're in Manchester.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm even thinking to come out to Manny. What's it saying?
It's come, I'll show you the. I can't. It's similar to London, innit? But it's just small. You never been?
No.
No, I've been, but more so
Congrats on the
football, innit?
success.
What did girls say?
You know what they lifted up us?
What did they
Years of, you know,
Like, they nice.
You
he
don't
said
know.
Ange giving his
What they're
first
trying.
team debut.
What, do you know any Manny ballers down in London?
I'm also going to talk to you.
You know Herbie?
Yeah, sure. How you feel winning the European trophy?
Oh, there's couple ballers, but you're my age, innit? They're younger. But anyways, man. Shout out, what you got Insta? Say nothing. I'll probably just get it off your dad, innit?
I'm good.
Just drop me a follow or text me, innit?
Instagram up in Insta.
Say nothing,
He
bro.
has a large followership. Angel,
Bye.
have you spoken to your sports player? So, okay, you know he's called in one of the matches. Is that what the person is saying?
I thought it was Nigeria. That's how I didn't really notice.
Where's Rema? Give the phone to Rema. Okay, let me call him. Because Rema said he wants to talk with him too. Yeah, we're together. So, Mr. White is the #1 sport. So there are no many sports fans in Nigeria. Don't say, wait, I'm sorry, show you Sports Nigeria platform. Really? Wait, let me go through. I'm sorry. You know, they're not plenty now. Not plenty, each other. Okay,